Okay, we still haven't picked out a new book yet. I was thinking about that earlier today.
I want to do Gentle and Lowly.
Great book.
I think knowing who God is really, really important, like his character. Because if you have a bad view of him, it's going to be really hard to pray. You won't want to go to church. You won't want to be a Christian. If you really know who God is, then it makes a big difference.
Great book.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. How many chapters does it have?
I don't know. I'm sitting over there, but
okay.
We'll start next week. So if
you
you're listening
got a
to
couple
this,
weeks.
Yeah.
Well, you won't if you're listening to this, but
first week of February we'll start.
Okay, with Gentle and Lowly.
Yeah. Okay, mailbag. Got 2 questions.
Okay, are these real questions or ones that you made up?
That was last week's.
That's interesting, eh? When you don't have a polygraph, I got to ask these things. This is your polygraph.
Okay.
For context, those of you that don't know,
last week's question was one that I had made up, but to be fair, we talked about this in overtime last week, was that I got that vibe from quite a few people, and so that's where that question came from. The vibe of like, hey, you guys have Reformed beliefs, but you seem to hate on Reformed churches.
Yeah, but we don't hate on Reformed
You had
churches.
A beautiful answer.
Self-proclaimed. Oh. Well, I listened to it again.
The funny part is that
I wanted to re-record the whole episode because I was so choked.
The funny was last week's recording was recorded, November? Something like that. But the funny thing is when you were answering the question, you were like, why isn't Kyle answering?
Yeah, I was just like, I kept trying to throw it. And I don't normally throw it back to you, but it was a really awkward question. So I didn't want to wear the whole thing, right? It's like, oh man, I know I'm going to get eviscerated for this afterwards. I don't think I think the answer was, I'm sure I made mistakes, but I think that a lot of it was true and I would stand behind it. So these are real mailbag questions.
Real mailbag. Okay. Hey guys, if you enjoy that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.